Hello, I want to make a quick video about this product here that I'm using called Eastwood Rust Encapsulator Platinum. I am about to use this stuff here. I'm going to be coating these sheet metal parts. These are factory replacement parts, and they've been coated with the factory black primer, which I have scuffed very thoroughly and gone through it, and I don't care. I don't need it. It's fine. You can leave some of it and scuff through it. Just make sure everything is really scuffed. Don't worry if you go through it. And the reason why is because this stuff works great on bare, clean metal. It needs no primer. It is a primer. It has fantastic adhesion. Anyway, I want to talk about how this stuff compares to POR 15, which I also think is a great product, and I've used it. I got experience with this too, and I like it. Thing is, I like this stuff better. And one of the reasons why I like this stuff better, first of all, it's every bit as tough. Every bit as tough as POR 15. I've used them both. They're both ridiculously tough. They are, and they both have excellent adhesion too. And they both go right over clean metal. And one's black and one is silver. Okay, and you can't get this here in any color but silver. And I don't think this comes in any color of black. And really, that's one thing. If I need something to be black, then I'll use the POR, and if color doesn't matter, then I'll use this stuff. But the biggest reason why I like this stuff is look at how thick this stuff comes out of the can. It is thick, and you got to stir this stuff for a while too. I've been stirring it for about a minute or so, and it needs more stirring. It needs a lot of stirring. If you got a fresh can and it's been sitting for a while, and this is a new can, and I've had it close to a year, and it hasn't gone bad, which is great. There's nothing wrong with it. It has a limited shelf life, and the thing I like about it is if you can brush apply this stuff, and it will just slather on really thick. One thing you have to understand though, if you put it on like ridiculously thick, it will start to foam as it cures. It cures in the same manner as POR 15 does. The thing is, POR it's a little too thin coming out of the can. It's not thin enough to spray, so you'll have to thin it before you spray it. But the thing is, it's a little on the watery side to brush. And this stuff you can apply with a brush. When a job like this, I don't want to spray it. I'm just going to slather it on with a brush. I don't care if it has brush marks in it. That'll be fine. Absolutely no need for spray application. And this stuff is really thick now, and it can actually, I've seen some cans where it's like you almost got to spoon it out of there. And if it's too thick for you, you thin it out with xylene. And that's the same thing with POR. These types of urethane products, they thin with xylene. And if you want to spray this stuff, if the finish is important to you, you can thin it down, you can strain it, you can apply it by spray. I've already done that too. It works just fine. And but like I say, if you want it thick, this stuff comes to you thick, really thick. The thing you have to understand though is that if you do lay this, this stuff can be laid on one and done, one coat and you're done. Whereas POR, you can apply POR with a brush. I have, but the thing is, it kind of goes on thin, and it's not going to be a one and done. And POR likes to fisheye, okay, and it seems it also has a thing where it just sucks away from edges when when you get up to a sharp edge, or a lot of times you'll see there's numerals stamped in a part, and it will suck away. It's really strange. You'll see the POR just sucks away. And it's like bare metal down inside of the stamped numerals, or it'll be bare metal right up to the edge. It just doesn't look like it covered, okay? This stuff doesn't do that. You lay it onto something thick and it just stays there. And it also resists fisheyeing, where this stuff, and fisheyeing is caused by, surface contamination. If you're if your surface is clean and so forth. But you know, a lot of times a little bit of that is, you know, hard to avoid. I mean, we're not in a surgical operating room here. So anyways, my experience with POR is that it fish eyes real easy, sucks away from edges. This stuff does not. This stuff's every bit as rugged, tough as POR. Everything about its properties. Bear in mind, I get nothing for this. I'm not shilling for this product. I've been using it for a few years. I got a bunch of stuff I've coated with it. It's been out on the road for a while. I'm watching how it holds up and everything. I'm 100% satisfied with this product. Not that I'm dissatisfied with this product either. I'm satisfied with this. I haven't seen this fail on me yet either. And the thing is, I just like this a little better, just for its you know, its properties. And you know, so you got that there. And here's another little tip. I get these cans empty. You buy these empty. This is the Dutch Boy paint containers. Dutch Boy sells their house paint in these types of containers, not in a can. But you buy this empty. You can go to wherever Dutch Boy paint is sold. And I got this at Menards. And this is my solution for using this stuff, because when you open a can of this stuff and you use some of it, and then you take and you try to put that lid back on, it's going to glue itself back on. The adhesion on this stuff is crazy, and POR is the same way, same exact way. It's impossible to get that lid back on without at least a molecular trace of that product in the lid. And then when that happens, basically you can't put that lid back on and expect to get it off again. It's just, you'll have to chisel the can open. You'll have to cut through the metal. And so when I open one of these fresh, this is a brand new can, you got to stir the living heck out of it, okay? And then from there, you're going to store it in this plastic can. And the reason why is because this stuff does not stick to plastic, okay? So you can have a molecular trace on the cap and everything, and you can just use a little muscle and that cap will still come off. And so this is your long-term storage, okay? This ends up being your working container. So you're going to pour everything into this except what you're going to use for right now. And you're going to work out of this can, and you're never going to reseal this can again. And it's whatever the unused portion is going into this. And keep in mind, there is a foam liner. You can see I took it out. There's 2 spots of glue spots here. There is a styrofoam liner in the cap of this. Take it out, because that's only compatible with house paint. And that styrofoam liner, if you leave it in there, the solvent in this stuff will just dissolve that styrofoam liner, and it will be consumed. You won't even see it anymore. It'll be gone. It'll just be melted away and consumed into the paint. So you don't need it in there. Take it out. It still seals just fine. I've been doing it for years now. You just put that lid on there, wipe it off as clean as you can, screw it on tight, and it'll seal. And it won't last in here forever. It's got it has a shelf life, and what will happen is it'll skin over inside there. You'll have a partial container, it'll skin over, and then if you need to use more, you can just break through the skin and take out what you need. A lot of times you can just dip a brush in there, make a hole, and if it's a small job, you can just dip a brush in the hole and whatever, and you can keep using out of this. But eventually, if you don't use it all up quick enough, you're going to have some left over. It will eventually it'll go hard on you and can't be used. And that's just the nature of this product. And POR is the same way too. It has a limited shelf life. As soon as this stuff, if it is exposed to air, okay, because the way these products cure is that they basically cure by exposure to humidity in the air, and there's no turning back. So once this has been exposed to atmospheric air, then its days are numbered. So there you go. And so that's an explanation of why I like this stuff. Now I'm going to get busy here, and I'm going to slather this stuff on with a brush. Oh, by the way, don't get any on you. Wear rubber gloves. Wear clothes that are suitable. Here's another thing. My glasses. You got to watch yourself, because if you've got your glasses on, okay, if you wear street glasses and you spatter this stuff on your glasses and you don't notice it, this stuff will stick to the lenses on your glasses permanently. You will not get it off. There's no getting it off. Your glasses will need new lenses. So if you wear glasses, don't wear your glasses. Put on some safety glasses or whatever. Hopefully hopefully you're able to see okay. I wear glasses, but I'm not terribly nearsighted, but that's something to keep in mind. If you have to wear glasses, put some goggles on over them or whatever, because when you're flicking a brush around, anybody who's done a lot of house painting with a brush, whatever, little spatters can kind of get you in the face and stuff like that. It will ruin your glasses, so don't get it on your glasses. When you get it on your skin, it goes same as POR, okay, same exact thing. Precautions apply there too. You have to, if you get it on your skin, you got to have it cleaned off in about 20 minutes, half hour tops. Other than that, once a certain amount of time has passed, it goes solvent proof on you, and then solvent won't clean it off. You can clean it off with lacquer thinner, acetone, anything like that. With the brush, use a disposable brush and throw it away. Don't bother. That's what I use. I use throwaway brushes, and it's just fine. And anything that you don't get cleaned off, if you get it on something and you don't clean it off while solvent can still dissolve it, it's permanent. And if you get it on your skin, you'll just have to wait for it to wear off. It'll wear off. It'll peel off of you because your skin oil will undermine it, and it'll peel off. But it might take a week or so. But so there you go. That's my explanation about why I like this product. I'm going to get busy now. Thanks for watching. So long.